If I was never born, how different do you think your life would be?
Oh, it would be another world. Um, I don't know. I really would find it very difficult. Also, I imagine
Mm.
because of the relationship that you've had. If you're never born, I don't know whether other people born would take be what you are. Of course, you have your brothers who would probably be there. But my relationship with you and my relationship with your brothers is different. I not that they're also not my friends, they are, but I feel like we connect more easily and we connect better, and maybe because we are the only females in the house, I don't know, but I think it would be a different hold for me, and it wouldn't be different in a positive way.
Mm.
Maybe it would be different in a negative way. And for that matter, even as I think about getting married, you're getting married, I keep on wondering, so now someone will take away my friend, and my friend what, I'll have to start checking myself before I talk to my friend. Or, I've actually thought about that several times, and I know what I'll tell him when that day comes. Yeah, you cannot take away from me. You away from me completely. You're still my friend, though you will be your husband, and he should give me also space.
Wow, that's very heartwarming. Okay.
Yeah, though we are told, though we are told someone will leave their father and join and become one. I mean, me, I'm not going to be that. I need that space of being still. I don't know what that might do to your marriage, but yes, yeah, yeah.
The kind of marriage, if it happens, that I am hoping for is one where we do not abandon our sense of selves and the people that we love and care about. So, but I still know that there are things that you need to keep attentive, to be attentive to. You know that I need to actively remember that, not to forget my other relationships because I am a spouse. So I don't imagine that it will get there, but I also really will take note of that. That, there's this young woman somewhere, this beautiful young woman somewhere who still needs
Yeah,
emotional support.
right. Mm.
Uh, you go. Last question.
Maybe my question is, um, sometimes you say when I grow up, I would like to be like so and so. So I'm wondering whether I inspire you.
I think you really, really do in many ways. One of the most obvious ones is that I ended up in the same career as you do, as you. Um, I didn't know that I would end up doing gender-based violence work. It has always just naturally been a passion of mine, but for some reason I didn't see it as a career until much later. And I think one of the ways you also really inspire me is how independent you are. Uh, when dad was there, and even now that he's gone, you are still able to be your own woman, your own person, in as much as you would confide in him and ask for guidance, because you do that a lot. It's not like to be independent is not like I don't care what anyone else thinks. You do care about what people think and you do want their support, but you will not let other external factors make you fall apart. You you are Ruth before you are a mom, before you're a wife, before anything else, and there are values that you have. I like how vocal you are in championing things when you see they're not right. Um, in different spaces where usually people are afraid to speak up, You're the one who is going to be there like, here I'm thinking there's a problem. And I think it's a personality trait that I love, and I also think I have borrowed from you. What I wish I really, really had that you have is you are very tactful in how you one gather information from someone. You really used that against me when I was a teenager. How you are able to, you know, how do I put it? Not like to manipulate someone as such, but you're able to help someone dissect issues, and you're able to help someone think broader, and bring issues out, and confront situations in a manner where you're not attacking someone, you are handling an issue. So that I really like. And also the way you are with dad. Sometimes I wonder if I'm going to be able to do that, because dad could be very stubborn at times. But somehow you are able to talk to him in a manner that he will now eventually, like he'll be the biggest supporter of that idea that he was against to begin with. Me, I don't have that. Yeah, I wish I had that. That really, I feel like it would be a very important trait, especially for a relationship, where you're able to handle it without making the other person feel attacked. And yeah, it's something that I'm working on. So yeah, you really, really do inspire me.
I'm happy to hear that I am a source of inspiration to my own daughter.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Okay, I guess
Do I ask my last question?
Yeah.
Okay, fine, go.
Okay. Why do you love me?
I was going to ask you the same question, but you will answer after I've answered yours. I love you because, first of all, you are my child. Two, I love you because I know that you were brought to this world by as a sort of very love between two people, and therefore that love flows now to the product that has come out of that love. And then I love you because of who you are. You are, in fact, when I look at you and even look at other children of my age mates, I really feel very proud. One, just like you said, you don't, you are person, you're able to stand on your own. You are not the type of people that will cling to someone else to be able to make decisions. You're able to make your decisions by yourself, and also you are also independent. I think also it's a trait that you've picked, or rather, yeah, and also you are humane. You are kind. You're very kind, and you don't like hurting other people. You may hurt someone, but not because you really doing it intentionally to hurt. And if you realize you've hurt someone, it really pulls you down. So that tells me that your conscience is very alert. And for that reason, I feel I even love you more because of that part of a human person. And especially kind to people who may not be where you are in terms of resources. If I remember, you've actually pulled so many people to get into my life, and I support them, not because I know them, but because they're your friends. And you talk about them, I have this friend who is going through this and this. Can we be able to probably have them at home or something like that. And I know I can count a number of friends, including the last house help that we had that now has become almost my daughter within a month. So I think that bit, you are kind, you are, you can be difficult at times, but, but if you are talked to, you are able to look at things differently. So I think there are very many reasons that I love you, and the fact that you also have a lot of respect. You have a lot of respect. You also love me, and I feel the love, so I give it back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So have any question for me?
I want to ask you the same question. Why do you love me?
I love you because you're my mother. Because you raised me in the best way you knew how, and I am the way I am because of the efforts that you put in. I love you because I know your life hasn't been the easiest, and yet, even without an easy life for yourself, you still did your best to make sure that my life could be as easy as possible. Even in times when you were struggling, really struggling financially, there was never at any point in my life that I felt like, and we are poor, because of the attitude that you had. I remember when there's a time we didn't have, it was some holiday, I don't know, Moi Day or something like that. And we didn't have money to buy meat or things like that, or even food actually, but there was unga in the house. And what you chose to do was make it exciting. So you would say, hey guys, guess what we're going to have today? It's going to be so special. Tutakula chapati na kahawa. And we become, yay! Something like that. We're so excited to have chapo and kahawa, but it's because you're protecting us from, you didn't whine and complain. And so you didn't foster that spirit of negativity within us. I love you because you stand up for what you feel is right. I love you because you're a champion for women, and that you have shown that it is possible. I love you for the example that you have given me career-wise, how to manage my resources, how to treat people, and how to socialize, because naturally I can be a very shy, well, not shy, but I can be an introvert and keep to myself, which is also one of the things that I've borrowed from you, being able to, just talk to people and, find out what is happening. I remember you telling me that it's going to be a very important skill for me in my career. If you're going to do case management, you're going to need to know how to talk to people. I love you because you did your best to make sure that our family unit, was as healthy as possible. Because you were also able to realize that there are things that I haven't done right, and therefore I need to improve. And I actually saw a shift, like physically, I saw a shift in our relationship, where I think we were both evolving at the same time, where we both took a step back and realized maybe there are things that I need to work on instead of constantly projecting on one another. And I love you most of all because you are my friend, and we are able to be vulnerable with one another, and that we are growing together exponentially, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us.
Wow. I love you too.
Nalibala na bino